In a recent interview, you discussed two kinds of investments that you make in your portfolio. One of them is heat seeking, and the other one are what you called truffle hunting bets. So, what are these? How do they complement each other as well?
Yeah, these this comes from, the Andreessen guys. Chris over there, I think, talks a little bit about this, which is heat seeking is a company, a deal, a, a group of founders that the venture market knows a ton about and is very excited about, and there's a lot of heat surrounding that deal, and that means they tend to be a little bit more expensive too. And then truffle hunting is just that too, which is you're trying to find the founders that are the ideas, the companies that folks just don't know, right? Maybe it's that they're unaware of them, but also maybe it's that they're aware of them, but they don't believe that what they're saying is true. It's non-consensus, right? And you want to have a portfolio of both, right? So, heat seeking won't always be right. There's this adage that if you go back and you look at any vintage of fund, there and you track that vintage to what was hot at that time, those are unlikely to be the alpha returners, right? Those aren't the ones that are made. Those investing in those trends that during that vintage is not what creates like strong financial returns. It's actually the non-consensus bets where you can get in, arguably cheaper, and then also if you're right, it could be a very very big win. And so you just have to create portfolios of these companies, both heat seeking and on consensus. It's unique when you're in the middle of this sort of consensus world where you just have ChatGPT, November 2022, become a thing. Everything becomes consensus very quickly, right? And then you have to ask yourself, okay, are we going to diversify with non-consensus, or are we just leaning into this consensus world and taking a big bet there? And folks played either way. We have companies that are both.